Hi, hi everyone, it's Carol Gibbs. I am here to provide feedback on Module 4. That module wrapped up nicely, and I read the blog entries on the importance of writing content and language objectives that support each other. And everybody had a basic similar response insofar as stating something along the lines that language objectives are important because they give students access to the terms and language needed in order for them to be successful in your content. So that is done, and I looked at those. I'm going to go through the Padlet right here. I am learning too, and maybe you guys knew this, but you can organize the Padlet so it goes in a row and it's not so messy, and I'm so happy with it. So, Aline, you did a great job here writing content objectives and language objectives that supported it, and they're clearly labeled, your content objective and language objective. And the thing that I liked about your language objectives is that they correlate to your content, and you used a variety of language forms. So here it's oral explanation, explain in a group, write the sequence steps, and explain again. So good use of language functions there. Carly, also, you did a really nice job here. Solve systems of equations by substitution. And what naturally goes along with that is a four-step process. So there's a mat. That's one example there. Yours are looking great. Again, content and language objectives, clearly combined. Erin, students will be able to use a line graph given the slope and the point, and then you're saying that they will know the definition and application of slope. So that is good. I might come back to that one, Erin, as an example. Sandy, I don't know if you noticed yet, but the unit that I did on the unit plan, the sample is on ratios, so you can look at some examples there. What I want you guys, everyone, to do to make sure is that when you're writing your content objectives, that you're labeling the language objective just so you can see, because it's actually clearer for students so they would know. So if you look at Erin's up here, content objective and then language objective, and when they're used in the classroom, it's clearer. Yours are embedded in there, Sandy, and I do see some of the content standard language, which is good. And then Jessica and Joe, Leanne, and Delaney and Eric, you have your content objectives, which are great, but we want to make sure that the content objective and the language objective are stated in two different objectives. So that would be something to shoot for in the next assignment. So maybe by now you've started to look at the video, the last video I promise, of the amplification of language objectives. And getting back here to your example, Erin, so knowing the definition and the application of slope, that's definitely a language objective, but how will they demonstrate that? And what specific language would they need other than the definition to really know the definition? So you need to think about, I wish I were a math person, but I'm thinking slope, angles, I don't know. So one of the things that I hope that really wraps everything up for you is that now that you know how to write content and language objectives, that your language objectives include sample language, and that comes from the forms and functions. So that's really the last frontier there, to getting the most out of providing language objectives in your teaching. So I hope this helps. I think it's better than having you read everything. It's certainly easier for me to give you feedback this way. So I will be posting the rubrics and examples of the last two assignments probably by Sunday. I've got grades up in the grade book. If there isn't a grade there, that means I'm missing something, so email me. Leanne, we're good, so I will make that change, and I appreciate your time, and I hope you have a great evening. Thank you.